We often get the impression that the base of the food chain for a lot of bodies of water is, something like sunfish, shad, minnows, but it's really not. It's not even aquatic insects. What the real base of the food chain is phytoplankton, algae. How much is there? That really dictates how many zooplankton you're going to have, because that's what eats phytoplankton. That dictates how many aquatic insects you're going to have, because some of them eat kind of like macroalgae, if you will, like what I'm showing here, the kind that grows on rocks. Phytoplankton, plankton meaning, it's out in the water, is green algae that is suspended in the water column. It's what makes the water look green, not the stuff that grows on the rocks. That's a different kind of algae. That's the basis of the food chain. And you can manipulate that in ponds and small impoundments, by fertilizing. You can also manipulate that in a bad way, even on large reservoirs, by leaky septic systems, untreated or poorly treated wastewater, fertilizing crops, fertilizing lawns, and a lot of that is excess and washes into the reservoir. And of course, one person doing it's not a problem, but if you have 5,000 people living around a reservoir, that multiplies. But at any rate, regardless of the bad stuff, the basis of the food chain is how much phytoplankton does it produce, because that dictates everything else. And one of the main determinants of that really is the geology on which the lake is sitting or the river is draining. And it's something that you can't control, because the geology is what's there. It's been there for eons. Generally, something that's got a high limestone content tends to have naturally buffered waters, makes it more productive. Whereas, if you have a geology based mostly on granite or sandstone, which are very unproductive and highly resistant to weathering, you end up with lakes that are super clear and not that productive. So it's just, as I was walking by this shoreline here, and you see little sunfish zipping away, and you see all this algae growing here, it just made me think that, the basis of the food chain is something that really we just walk by and don't even notice, but that is what this dictates not only how fast fish grow, but also how many big fish a system could possibly hold, of all species, not just the ones we like to catch.